What's going on, guys? It's that guy with movies back here again, and today we're out camping again. So we're just gonna go into town, and we're going to go to Goodwill, Savers, and also take a stop at Salvation Army. So let's go there and see if we have any luck today, guys. So here at Goodwill, and just looking through all the stuff here. Living with Wolves, that was a Discovery Channel title, and a few Blu-rays there, but nothing I really needed or wanted. Boatloads more Blu-rays here, but once again, nothing I needed. There's Hunger Games Catching Fire. That was kind of cool, but again, I do already have that, so don't need it. Not that exact edition, but once again, like I said, did not need that. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff, I guess. Very common titles. Some more, like, I guess, TV show seasons. Hill Street Blues. That's kind of uncommon. You don't really see that a lot. As well as Family Ties, the 5th season right there. But it was on sale, so I did not pick that one up. Once again, more common titles. Nothing of interest to talk about. But yeah, those TV show seasons were cool. I would have picked them up if they were a little bit cheaper. Especially the Hill Street Blues that was still factory sealed. And Family Ties would have been a cool pickup, but yeah. A lot of Xbox games here. Those were all on sale, but didn't have any interest in any of those titles. Willow, that's always cool to come across. I think that might be still out of print. I'm not too sure. Fast and Furious 6 on Blu-ray, I do already have it on a steelbook, so do not need that. But going back to, those Xbox games, like, I would have picked them up, but nothing really exciting there. Nothing exciting here to talk about. Just once again, common titles. Disney Nature Chimpanzee, that's kind of cool, but I didn't want that anyways, so just kind of show that. Love Actually, that's quite common. Always nice to see the Clerks 10th Anniversary Edition, because that's kind of uncommon. Right there, didn't want that, so I didn't pick it up. But yeah, it's always nice seeing that Clerks 10th Anniversary Edition. It was kind of wrecked, though, so I did not pick that one up. Once again, nothing, and that was about it. So now into Salvation Army. This was about the only footage I could get because they did have their DVDs by the till. This was The Gang's All Here, and I dropped a movie, but I didn't know what that was, so I didn't pick it up. There was like a jet set up there that was kind of cool, but didn't need it. Looked kind of common anyways. But once again, some more very common titles here. I did pick up a couple of things, so it's a little bit of a win-win though. Yeah, nothing really to talk about there. Now we're inside Savers, the Blue Planet, that's kind of cool, and Blue Earth, which is kind of, I guess, a rip-off title. There's also a 24 set up there, which actually had like a script for one of the episodes, I think, but I don't know, it was like $7. I didn't need it or want it for that price. Def Comedy Jam, that is nice to see, as well as some She-Ra right there. Fellowship of the Ring, some kind of new set, and Grease with the, looks like the Rydell button-up sweater. Some Blu-rays there, but common titles, didn't need any of them. Nice to see a couple of HD DVDs in there, like I just showed Talk to Me there, but it wasn't in the greatest condition, so I didn't pick it up. More common titles. I did find some stuff in here as well. I did find quite a few things. So, just wait for the haul. You guys will see what I grabbed. But nothing really too exciting to talk about with these movies. And here is the first end cap of stuff. Not a whole lot as well. It's kind of actually hard to do narration because there's not a whole lot to talk about because my thrift stores usually have very common titles. As you can see, like Zoolander, Hitch, 17 Again, Die Another Day. Nothing really that stands out except for a couple of things. Once again, like here, really, absolutely, like nothing to talk about. So I'll just let you guys look and see for yourself. But yeah, there's also a Blu-ray over there, which was Transporter 3, which I did not need. And that was about it for thrifting. Alright guys, back home from camping and from shopping as well. Was a pretty good vacation, watched a whole bunch of movies and played some games as well. But anyway though, let's take a look at what I picked up first from Goodwill, then Salvation Army, and then from Savers. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. So, first two things are from Goodwill. Not a whole lot of stuff there, but this was the stuff that I did pick up there. First one I picked up here is, I guess, kind of like a lesser-known movie, and that is Bait with Jamie Foxx. I don't really know anything about this movie. I have heard of it, though. So I might have to check it out. If this one any good, leave a comment down below if you have seen this one. Apparently Antoine Fuqua did this one, so it might not be too bad. And I do like Jamie Foxx as an actor, so that's pretty cool. But there's the inside. I think I don't see it a whole lot, but it is common, I think, so not worth any money, but that's Bait. And the next one is, I think, one that's still out of print, and really happy to come across this one in good shape as well. And that is Ready to Rumble with David Arquette, Oliver Platt, and Scott Conn. Like I said, I believe this one is still out of print, or rare and out of print. Apparently this has to do with wrestling, so I might check it out. I saw on IMDb that apparently it's horrible, so I'm in for a good time, I guess. But yeah, Ready to Rumble. Once again, if you guys have seen it, leave a comment down below. So those were the only two things that I picked up from Goodwill. Like I said, not a whole bunch of stuff there. And then I went to Salvation Army after not going there for a long time, and picked up two more things there. First one I picked up here is actually a movie directed by Joel Schumacher from a book by John Grisham, and that is The Client with Susan Sarandon and Tommy Lee Jones. I heard this one, I think, is supposed to be not too bad, so I might have to check this one out as well. Picked up a whole bunch of, like, Warner Brothers ones, oddly enough, but there's the inside and everything. But other than the fact that it's a John Grisham book, and it's a Joel Schumacher movie, and it's got Tommy Lee Jones and Susan Sarandon in it, there's not a whole lot to talk about with this one, but yeah, that's The Client. And then took a break from picking up the Warner Brothers titles and picked up a Fox title here. One starring Sean Connery and Wesley Snipes, and that is Rising Sun. I thought I had this one in my collection, but apparently I didn't. But this one is quite common, even though it does appear to be one that maybe might be out of print, but it's actually not. But yeah, that is Rising Sun. Again, if you guys have seen it, leave a comment down below. But apparently this is also based on a book by Michael Crichton, so might be not too bad. But yeah, that was what I got from Goodwill and Salvation Army. So now I'm going to show you guys the 5 things that I picked up from Savers. First one I picked up here was one I finally have in my collection now, and that is The Nightmare Before Christmas, the special edition release. This one is quite older. I kind of want the one that's like, the front cover is like Jack's head. That's kind of like popping out at you. But for right now, I'll settle with the special edition. Maybe sometime in the future I might get that edition of it, as well as owning this version as well. But this one, out of every single movie that I bought during this vacation, this is actually the only one I've seen out of all of them. And it is quite good. But if you guys are wondering what the bonus features are on here, you get deleted scenes and animated sequences, behind the scenes look at the making of the film, storyboards, film comparisons, still frame gallery of concept art and character designs, over 450 images, audio commentary by director Henry Selick, and original theatrical trailers and posters. And you also get a couple of Tim Burton's early films as well. So you get Vincent, which is his directorial debut, and Frankenweenie, which is the uncut version never before available. I did not know that the new Frankenweenie movie was based off a short film. And we still got the Future Shopper scene in here, which is actually kind of cool. Somebody bought this one for, how much was it? It's very light, $21.99. So really, really cool that this one stood the test of time, I guess. But yeah, that is the Nightmare Before Christmas. I picked up another one here that I think this one used to be out of print, but I'm not too sure. And that is Silent Fall, starring Richard Dreyfuss, Linda Hamilton, and John Lithgow. Also starring, I think, Liv Tyler in her first performance. But, yeah, this one's kind of cool. Might have to check this one out. It looks actually not too bad. But there's the inside. Unfortunately, it is in full screen. But, you know, I don't think this one's even on Blu-ray. But, yeah, that is Silent Fall. Picked up another one here because it did sound intriguing. And I always look for these MGM titles as well because usually they might be out of print, but this one, unfortunately, is not. But that is The Mean Season with Kurt Russell and Mariel Hemingway. Did sound kind of neat. Like talking about like a serial killer and how he wants fame and that. And Kurt Russell, I think, is like a reporter. But that's what it looks like inside. There's no scene index or anything like that. So that's The Mean Season. Next one I picked up here is one that I never see a whole lot. And another one that I can't believe I don't have in my collection yet, and that is Crybaby, the director's cut, starring Johnny Depp, of course. This one is also a John Waters movie as well, but there's the inside. Compared to the theatrical cut, like, I think it's like a couple minutes longer, because it says 1 hour and 32 minutes on the back, but I think the theatrical cut is like maybe like 90 minutes or 88 minutes or something like that. But yeah, that is Crybaby, the director's cut. Last one I picked up there is one that's kind of cool. I do see this one a little bit, not a whole lot, and that is Rodney Dangerfield in The Fourth Tenor. One of like his last movies he ever did before he died. I think this one is like this one might have been just like a direct-to-video one, but here's the inside and everything. But yeah, kind of looked intriguing, but also on IMDb it appears to be just horrible too. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. I might check it out. But yeah, that is The Fourth Tenor. But there you go, guys. That is about it for this video. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. Twitter and Instagram links will be in the description down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, if you guys want to check out what I've watched recently, my link to my IMDb page will be down below in the description as well. But anyway, though, guys, that is about it, and we'll see you all next time.